Electricity is something many take for granted. When we flip on the light switch or turn on the TV, we just expect it to work. What many don't consider is the journey that electricity takes before it gets to the consumer. Electricity has to be delivered, and because we don't have large-scale energy storage, it has to be consumed immediately. Transmission wires, towers, and substations are used to get the electricity from where it's produced to where it is needed. ACES transmission team helps our members and customers manage the cost and risks related to delivering electricity from their power plants and from the energy market to their customers, which is a complex process.
Electricity doesn't just take the path you tell it to. It flows based on physics and is affected by the types of wires and equipment that connects the power plant to the customer. Electricity traveling on wires is similar to water traveling in pipes. Pipes can only handle so much pressure before they burst. The only way to control the amount of pressure in each pipe is to increase or decrease the supply of water at different points on the system. Similarly, to control how much electricity goes through each transmission wire, the amount of electricity generated in a certain area has to be increased or decreased. The ultimate goal is to provide the cheapest electricity possible without overloading the transmission lines. Balancing cost and reliability is accomplished by setting different prices in different areas. There are two sides of this equation. There's the price that the power plant gets paid to generate electricity, and the price that the customer pays to have it delivered. The difference between those prices reflects the challenges of getting the lowest cost energy to where it's needed. The amount of electricity a plant generates changes based on the price it will receive. If the price is higher, the plant can make more money and will produce more electricity. If the price is lower, the plant won't have as much incentive and may not produce as much.
At ACES, we help our members and customers forecast how much electricity will be needed, where it will be needed, and which power plants will generate the electricity at the lowest cost without overloading the transmission system. This process helps to reduce the risk of their customers paying high prices while their power plants receiving low prices. To accomplish this, ACES uses software to simulate how electricity will flow and where the transmission system might get overloaded. We use tools such as interactive maps, fundamental analysis, and Excel and database tools. We don't believe that one model or one analyst has all the right answers. By using a variety of tools, combined with our team's insight, we're able to formulate the best forecast possible and model various scenarios, such as what happens if a transmission line goes out of service? What happens if wind picks up and turbines start producing electricity all at once? And what happens if the weather forecast is different than expected?
We use these models to forecast price differences between various locations across the country. Then our analysts develop appropriate strategies and make trades on behalf of our members and customers. With these trades, they will either pay or get paid based on the difference in electricity prices at one location versus another. When making these trades, our team has to take into account the risks our members and customers face and how the trades will hedge our outcomes from those risks.
There are over 100,000 miles of transmission lines across the country and thousands of power plants, all impacting one another. Processing such a vast amount of data requires us to leverage technology. ACES utilizes high-powered servers to run simulations for days at a time. The transmission team analyzes the output to prepare recommendations for our members and our customers. For example, the model results may show low power prices in a windy part of the country. ACES will investigate what conditions in the model cause the low prices. For example, a new wind farm coming online. We then research how these wind farms are connected to the power grid and what impacts they could have. Our research and analysis can help our members and customers make informed decisions related to their overall portfolios.
In addition to helping with portfolio decisions, we also use results from the models to help identify potential trades that can hedge our members' and customers' risk for the next month or up to several years in the future. A member or customer might ask, what would I have to pay to eliminate my risk 95% of the time? To answer that question, we analyze our databases of market activity, current market fundamentals, and engineering models. We then supplement that data with our own knowledge and experience and determine appropriate pricing for the hedges needed to meet their goals of reducing risk. ACES trades in markets across the US, and we track how our strategies perform.
We not only track the gains and losses on our members' and customers' positions, but more importantly, we track whether our recommended hedges were effective. Meaning, did they offset the other cost in the market? Our ultimate goal is to help our members and customers minimize their risks involved in participating in the complex and volatile energy markets.
This is a complicated process. Our team is comprised of engineers, economists, quantitative analysts, and traders. All of these skills are needed to help our members and customers be successful in the market. The increasing complexity of the electricity market demands that we never stop learning and increasing our capabilities, but we look forward to that challenge each day. If you'd like to learn more, please visit our website at acespower.com.